Hi everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of Tusk Gaming. In this episode, we're playing Diablo 3 Season 22, and I'm playing the Crusader using the Valor armor set. Now, I'm going to show you what you need to do to accomplish this season and get the Book of Cain pet. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this video.
Welcome to Tusk Gaming. Please like, subscribe, and get notified.
Alright guys, so Season 22. This is where my skills are at. This is what I'm using. I'll let you pause it if you want to kind of get a quick little overview of where we're at. And then we are going to go ahead and look into my armor. Here again, you can pause as I browse through. This is where I'm currently at with this particular character. I achieved greatness and completed this season just the other day, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and share this with all of my Tusk Reaper gaming followers. I thought this could be of use to you. For those that maybe struggle a little bit in completing the seasons, I'll go over the process that I did to complete it. So there is the equipment and the gems that I'm currently using. Now with this particular season, you know, you get the Book of Cain pet and a nice little portrait frame. I really like this portrait frame. I'd have to say it's one of my favorite ones so far, or I should say thus far. Correct me down in the comments. I know you will. It's kind of exciting that I completed this. So the Guardian is complete. Now, one of the things I wanted to mention here was kind of the process for the particular achievements that I went for. Now, the conquest and is going to be one of the more difficult things I would say that you have to do. For me, the most difficult was boss mode. Now, Valden or Vividin is not on this list. I don't know what it was. I think because he had a little boss symbol, I kept going and attacking him, and I was getting close to completing it within 2, but you know, as soon as I stopped going out of my way for him, I completed it no problem. Again, I'm using the Crusader, so you know, the whole steed charge is very important to use with this build, as well as the particular weapons I have to kind of enhance that. So level 3 legendary gems to 65. That's easy. Boss mode, if you're doing steed charge and you get a good basically map, you know the maps are random, but if you get a good map for some of the more difficult ones, Magda, you know, whatnot, Adria, that one is tough. Magda's easy. You know, it can really help you out if you happen to keep reloading the game, restarting the game until you get a bounty for that particular person you're struggling in finding, or I should say boss, not person. And you know, that'll help guide you out a little bit. And then Years of War. So this one, I was able to get, you know, 5 pieces. The, you know, sets for the Crusader. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, Armor of Akan is pretty difficult if you're going to do a set dungeon mastery. I did mine in basically Seeker of the Light, and Invoker is also fairly easy. Roland's, I'm not interested in doing that, and Valor does not have one. So special note, this particular armor set is a newer set. think it came out May, April, something March of last year, something like that, but it does not have a set dungeon for it. So fun fact on that. And then, you know, the last dungeon I was able to run was on a barbarian. So I created a barbarian and I leveled them up by myself. I did all of this basically solo, guys, so I really didn't get any help for pretty much anything. I got 3 levels and a couple Paragon points when I was playing with one of my relatives, which that's what you do over the holiday weekend. And by the way, happy late Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope everyone's doing well and swell. Now, the barbarian weapon that I kind of used for him, let's see if I can go ahead and find it here quick enough. You accumulate a lot of stuff, and it's kind of, so this is what I equipped him. And I had to do you have to do a level 55 Greater Rift with at least the 6-piece bonus armor, you know, set bonus, you know, for it. You don't have to have, you can have 5 pieces and use a Ring of Royal Grandeur. You can get that situated. But this is the weapon I used, and then I did a little something tricky. I took my rings and my amulet and I gave it to the barbarian, as well as the same thing with my follower. I gave all of this equipment on my Templar to my barbarians, Templar, and that really helped out getting that last little bit of buffs, if you will, to take care of that Greater Rift. Now, the Ashbringer does have a Gem of Ease in it, a rank 25, so this weapon can be used for a level 1. And I was able to do pretty much Master Torment 1 easy enough with the Barbarian as like level 1, level 5, and then it just was crazy. I was leveling up like I was being powered leveled by somebody. It's pretty amazing, so don't give up. You never want to give up. And then the power of this particular build, I just kind of want to go over real quick, is pretty stunning. You know, some of the key notes here I want to show you. We'll go ahead and go into my nice cube. Now, also with this particular season, you get this 4th slot, which can be anything. It's all weapon, armor, rings, whatever. You know, this is what I'm using here. So Fist of Heavens now casts twice and deals 1,000% more damage. Of course, I got a Ring of Royal Grandeur. And then, you know, saying Alcu's gauge, this is really an interesting item. So whenever an elite or rift boss hits me, I get an absorption shield of 1.5 million health. That is pretty awesome. Then, you know, the Fate of the Fell, Heaven's Fury gains 2 additional rays, and I'm using, you know, Thou Shall Not Pass for my secondary portion of that. So it's really pretty cool. So we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna run. We'll go ahead and as you can see, that was the last rift I ran. Running rift I ran. So that is pretty cool. And you know, we'll go ahead and 85, whatever. We'll pop in here and we'll this thing going. The key here is to really just decimate everything as much as possible. Now, if there's a little bit of lag, I do apologize for that. For some reason, here recently, I don't know if you've experienced it, but when you Alt-Tab out of D3 it acts really, really weird on you. And I happen to be, you know, of course, recording this video, so we got some other stuff going on in the background. So not sure really what it's doing, but it's just fun. So, you know, all I'm using right now is Fist of the Heavens, and then the shrine buffs, which the shrine buffs gives you, you know, I'll let you pause it right there if you need to. You know, whenever you do a shrine, it creates a very powerful duplicate of your character. And if you get like three or four shrines in like 30 seconds, if you happen to do that, which really depends on the whole map, you know, kind of doing that for you. But if you find that, you'll have like 3 or 4 of those dudes running around, you know, your avatars, if you will. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So, you know, we're just breezing through this like there's no tomorrow. You know, it is very fun build, very easy to do. You just have to hang in there. You just have to keep going. You have to put the time in. You don't put the time in, you're not going to get the reward, or someone that did put the time in. So just remember that. There's a lot of these gamers out there that have a ton of stuff, or these huge bases, or, you know, playing D3 and they've got like obscene amount of Paragon levels. Well, you know, you have to play. I played for 4 straight days, approximately 12 hours or so each day, and that is what it took to accomplish what I accomplished. So it's all about time and resources. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put my Heaven's Fury on. That's pretty cool. Yeah, but you get a tough one once in a while. But the shrines kind of make it easy. So if I find a shrine, oh, there's a shrine right there. I'd say this season is kind of cheating, right? Now I'll go back down to where she was, that one I was struggling with, and then I really won't do much of anything. She will he'll decimate her. See, he's the one killing her. So that is that. Just wanted to show you the power of the avatars against a strong opponent. That was a really good example. But anyways, guys, tell me what you think down in the comments. Your favorite build is. How successful have you been so far? This being Friday at 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is when Season 22 started last week. There we go. I didn't even need to go into there. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and give this guy. And we're going to do this. Double down. If you don't have to click the right mouse button, you can just hold it down and become insane, and you'll get maximum cast rate, whatever you need. And then a little Q for some love. Raise. Look at that. Billions of damage. Billions of damage. Yeah, I need to just be careful there for a moment. So anyways, we'll go ahead and review my stats real quick. And so details. So yeah, I've got 119 million toughness. But there again, this is what we got. And you know, guys, I really appreciate you looking at these videos, telling me what you think. It means a lot. Appreciate it. And please share, like, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber. It means a lot. Alright guys, so we will level up this gem, and just so you kind of see what my top gems are, this is what I'm pretty much rolling with, and it's been fun times. So we're gonna go ahead and just pick one, and right now it's just the point of leveling up the gear, doing at least levels, the key is doing at least level 70 dungeons, or I should say greater rifts, and get to the point where you're pulling some primals down, and gathering primals, improving your gear, and then getting up on top of the leaderboards if you can achieve it. So that's really what the goal is. Now for me, I really love the pet. It is an awesome pet, and guys, thanks again. We will catch you next episode.
Thank you for watching Tusk Reaper Gaming. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.